Today on an all-new Dr. Phil. People worldwide have already got chipped, and the trend seems to be growing.
You can download and install application right into your body to give your appendages abilities they were never meant to.
Whenever I'm doing my hair and I drop bobby pins on the floor, it's really handy.
All the doors in my life just open at my command.
What about the concerns? We don't know what the effects are. We know they're not good. Well, technology is constantly evolving, and every day there seems to be something new and innovative to keep up with. Companies can even scan your face or listen to your voice for identity verification. Nowadays, you don't even need these or these. It seems like everything you need is stored right here, of course, right? You all know that. I even used my e-wallet the other day. Not sure I did it right, but they let me go. But let's take it a step further. What if you could unlock your car, open your door, or place a call with just this? And how would you do that? Well, you would put it here in your arm. Yes, today we're talking all about human microchipping. Surgically adding implants underneath your own skin to store and access information. Open and close doors, pay for groceries, unlock safes, and other useful tasks. Now, you may have heard about microchipping animals, right? But 50,000 people worldwide now have been chipped in recent years, and the trend seems to be growing. But my first guest, Anastasia, disagrees. I say she disagrees a lot because she has 47 implants and counting. And you won't believe what she says she can control from underneath her skin.
At the moment, I have 47 implants in my body, and I plan to get more. A lot of the implants I have in my body are microchips. I have 32 in me right now. I have microchips everywhere. I have one in my calf, I have them in my hands, I have them in my forearms, I have them in my ears, I have them in my shoulder, I have them in my chest. I have a microchip in my right thigh, actually, that when scanned with a phone, it calls 911. I've also implanted 14 magnets and a microcomputer. I'm a magician, and what a lot of people might not realize is a lot of magic is done with magnets. I have them all in my hands, I have them all down my arms. I have a magnet here in my tragus that lets me have secret hearing, which is really cool. I can hold my makeup compact. I can hold it there. I can hold it there. I especially love the magnets because I like to walk around and feel the electromagnetic fields vibrating in my body. Some people think...
All right, come on. Shalom, first and foremost. I want to give praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harakat, Hakwadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, who taught us his truth. Wa shalom to you, Akim, that pushed the word. It's lucky. Across the four corners of this globe with the truth and sincerity by Hashem, Harakat, Hakwadash. And as you just seen, like, see, like what it is, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, one of the major key prophecies, that we're highly anticipating. I'm saying, and here we are, on fucking Dr. Phil, where, everybody pretty much, all of America knows what, like Dr. Phil is, like worldwide, and now, Esau's putting this, as promotion, you know what I'm saying? And ultimately, man, we are truly, at the end, man, we are truly heading towards, what's the word? The finalization, of this place, being completely, obsolete, as it is written according to prophecy, as it is written, according to the words, of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Matter of fact, let me get this quick precept. This is Isaiah. Isaiah 62, verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Yahweh Shemi Asai, you know, has set forth upright teachers and watchmen, you know, for Israel. Matter of fact, let me get this in Isaiah 30. This is Isaiah 30, verse 21. Actually, no, I started at verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner any more. But thine eyes shall see thy teachers, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the Lord has set forth, you know, watchmen, all throughout the planet to mainly warn our people, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and you Native Americans, man. Mainly the elect. You know what I'm saying? Because see, Jake hears this, Jake hears these words, but Jake is not taking these things seriously, man. Starting with the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, for decades, this warning, has been, brought forth to our people, man. And the consequences, it's like, mainly, the prophecies and the times that, that's fastly approaching, as well as the warning or the consequences, of this, specific time that's coming, which is the hour of temptation, and right now they're conditioning the people, to gradually just, start, accepting this, man, like the way how Dr. Ville, he tried to promote it. He said, how pretty much, how technology is, advancing in a terrific type way, whatever he said, and you see, that this is all promotion, to give the people, that idea of wow, that wow feeling of just, how convenient technology can be, and this is one of, the many lying wonders, that Esau would do, to do what? To deceive the people, to deceive them that took the mark, matter of fact. It's lucky. Bear with me. Forgot which verse it is. This is Revelation chapter 20, verse lucky. I said that verse. Verse 10. And the devil that deceived them was cast into a lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day. Actually, no, it's the wrong verse. Yeah. God, this is Revelation chapter 19, verse 19. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him. And that's pretty much dealing with the whole, the whole like Roman Catholicism, you know, that whole, you know, like dealing with the Pope and all them, you know, when it talks about the false prophet, you know, that false religion, that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. You know, I got the specific verse, you know, pretty much, you know, to mainly bring out the point how, Esau is going to, you know, seek to deceive, you know, the world, you know, through many, like tactics, you know, the same way how Esau tries to promote anything, you know. He tells you how convenient it is, you know, he brings it in like a perfect light, a good light, a soothing, pleasing to the eye light, you know. For example, like this whole, Neuralink situation, you know, Elon Musk is, you know, describing how how well advanced, you know, the human mind could be through this new innovation of technology with the, the brain chip, you know, installed into the human mind, telling you, how pretty much how paraplegic people, can get up and start walking, or, the blind can start seeing, the deaf can start hearing, just, deception, man, and sorcery. And mainly to do what? Mainly to, deceive the people, to take this thing, and like we just said, just saw it in the video for like the first couple minutes, it talks about, unlocking your doors, like not losing your keys, your fucking, identification, this and that, all trying to make it, presentable to you, to the masses. And, the masses are going to take this thing, man. Those that's not found written in the book of life, in effect. It's like you. There's a specific verse I want to get. It's like you. Just bear with me. Wait, this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 8. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. Matter of fact, I saw that a couple of verses up. I started at verse. I started at verse 4. And they worshiped the dragon which gave power unto the beast, and they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like. And they worshiped the dragon which gave power unto the beast, and they worshiped the beast. That dragon's talking about the Roman Empire. And they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast, who was able to make war with him. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things, and blasphemies, and power was given to him to continue 40 and 2 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against the Most High, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle, and them that dwell in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. Yeah, I don't think I got the right precept. But pretty much, the main point that I want to bring out is pretty much how, those that's not found written in the book of life, are going, salivate over this thing. Are going, find how convenient this thing is, and see how, how just, pleasing it is. And they just, gonna be deceived and, submit themselves unto this image and take this MOTB. But see, the main point is how, the times we're living in, is being made manifest. I'll go straight to the point. This is 2 Ezra chapter 9. 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 5. Actually, no. Verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. Yeah, and the main point is pretty much how the end is being made manifest, man. And, the signs and the times, how every word, is supposed to be made manifest exactly at its given time, and here we are in these last days, more and more, and, just say these last seconds, going on until the new year, so-called 2023, the way how everything is lining up, and towards more and more bad, news, bad rumors, towards, towards the new year, people are not being, so-called, optimistic for the new year, and here go this, promotion on Dr. Phil, these are the signs of the times, man. These are truly the signs of the times, and Yahweh Shem Yahshua has spoken these, intimate. It's like, he's spoken this into existence before they happen. Matter of fact, this is 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I had told you before, then shalt thou understand it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, we're seeing, his words, truly by filtering, everything, what it is that we see in these last days, in the news, we're filtering it, all through his word, and the Lord, through his grace and mercy, and his spirit, has guided us, to upright teachers to teach us the way, to teach us, correct wisdom, and doctrine, and to understand it, man, mainly, understand it to make us to believe it, and, because see, here it is, these other camps, like, there's no way, how, like how these guys cannot see this thing, man. Like, it's literally only, like, two other ways, like, like either, the Lord just literally, has them just fucking dumbified, just completely not dealing with them, or they took the bag, man. Because there's no other, there's no way how you cannot understand and see this thing, man. Everything, is getting, geared towards, this device right here, man. Like the way how, currency is shifting, everything's getting, to be made digital. Dealing with that, that Biden, that executive order 14067. How literally, the dollar's getting ready to be made. Just all assets will be made, digital. And pretty much how this is, the same shit that's getting ready, to be made pretty much all worldwide, and just the way how, it's all, just shifting, man, and like, it makes sense how this is all, lined up to this device, man, because see, they're already telling you how in this device it has all your credentials, your identification, so it makes sense why Esau, would make it, would make it to where, you need, to have this thing, in order to function in this new society, to buy or sell, to pay bills, to do this, to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes complete sense. But hey, the Lord has them, doing exactly, in their lot, to deceive and, or, to just, to not see it. But the elect see it, man. And the elect are not going to be deceived, man. If it was so possible, the elect should be deceived, but it's not possible because Yahweh Shem Yahshua won't allow his elect to be deceived. But yeah, come, man. These are the times we're in. Matter of fact, I'll get this. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. And the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. These things, are manifesting in these times, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, we are able to see these things, man. We are able, to see, and as well as, to gird up our minds to prepare, for what's coming. See, majority of people have no clue what's coming, man. Matter of fact, if you go in the comments, some people have a clue. First thing you see right there, this could potentially lead to the MOTB. But see, most of these guys, these people are just, Christians, whatever. But see, a lot of these people, ain't rooted, in a good foundation, man. You know what I'm saying? And see, all these people know, but nonetheless, Yahweh Shem Yahshua is only going to deal with those that's found written in the book of life, man. The elect of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, on which we hope to be. But, but see, these average, everyday people are calling out for what it is. And see, but see, you got these jakes, that's calling themselves Israelites, saying other shit like, it's an embargo, it's sleeping with a white woman, this and that, like I said, man, matter of fact, I'll get this quick precept. In Job. Come, this is Job chapter 12, verse 16. With him is strength and wisdom, the deceived and the deceivers are his. You know, so the Lord, matter of fact, and I'll get this other precept too. Yeah, it's lucky. So this is Ezekiel chapter 14. And 9. And if the prophet be deceived when he has spoken a thing, I, the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, had deceived that prophet, and I'll stretch out my hand upon him, and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. You know, like the elder Apostle Tahar be saying, you know, this is the Most High see hip. You know, this isn't, Esau see hip. You know, he makes the technology, but who gave you the knowledge? You know, so the Lord is going to deceive who he wants to be deceived for them to take this thing, man, and for them to be destroyed. And the Lord's going, protect his elect, so that they won't be deceived, so that they be delivered, man. You know, only, those that's found written in the book of life. You know, but see, our hope, and our fears in Yahweh Shem Yahshai, we're doing what it is that we're commanded. To stand upon our watch, to warn, the sheep, to warn the flock, to stand upon our watchtower, to constantly blow the trumpet, at any, impending danger, and, a watchman, is tedious, and, for some, for like, a certain point of time, you may not see, anything, on the rise, so to speak, but nonetheless, you still gotta be on your watch, with all diligence, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, starting with the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, on down to the brothers, we are remaining diligent all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, in which, Lord willing, the Lord keeps that diligence upon us all the way into the end, Because you see, these other Jakes aren't being diligent, man. And they're gonna be deceived by this thing, and they're gonna take this thing, and be destroyed, as well as, these guys' congregations, that don't know what the MOTB is. See, when this thing begins to be made mandatory, questions are gonna be rising, and they're gonna be coming for their head leaders. And, they leaders are just going to, take the back door, so to speak, man. Because why? Because these niggas are hirelings, man. This is why the Lord has set forth upright teachers, man, starting with the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, man. That never shied away from the truth, from the beginning, man, for decades, telling you 100%, and people are getting ready to realize that, man. The Lord's getting ready to make it be known who are his chosen very soon, man, But, yeah, come, man. That's pretty much the main points I want to bring. I'll leave the link to the video in the description. So, Lord willing, that all you brothers and sisters find satisfying. Until next time, I say shalom.